Hey, what up, man? I know y'all can hear me now, man. Hey, we had a little minor difficulty, but we back, man, in the building, man. Look, I'm so glad that y'all tapping in with us, man. Excuse me for that. I'm so glad that y'all tapping in with us, man. Just coming on here, man, showing us love every Monday, man, after Monday, man. It's a blessing, man, to have y'all on here, huh, Kyra?
Yeah.
Man, it's been good, man. We was actually on here chatting it up about what we about to talk about tonight, man. And honestly, man, it almost got heated up in here without y'all on here. We almost forgot that y'all was gonna be part of the conversation because it started getting going somewhere else, man. But last week, man, we talked about is the grass greener on the other side, and man, I think I learned a lot of stuff about the way people feel about certain situations. And I think it was a very enlightening conversation. Just like we say all the time, man, we definitely want to be a positive platform for the community. We want to be a voice for the voiceless, and we understand that not everybody can actually put words in the middle of how they feel and how they express themselves. So we are that word in the middle, and we just want to, close those barriers, man. Like we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, we want to fill that space in, and try to get to a better level playing ground, a middle balance, and a compromise between, just us as people, as individuals, both individually and collectively as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, yeah, we talked about is the grass green on the other side, man, and I think it was very, very important to realize why men feel the way they do and women feel the way they do. I didn't know that a lot of women felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I think you said that most black women do what they do on that regards because black men are aggressive. That was something that you kind of hinted at. Probably why not even on the but I think it was more of, that's how we're looked at as
Yeah.
aggressors, and other ethnicities are more understanding, when it comes to our feelings and stuff like that. And I mean, I think that is very, very, that was enlightening to me. I didn't really, see that one coming. I think that, I don't even think that's the case, honestly. If I am to just double back on that comment, man, I don't think they be understanding. Because I know that as people in our ethnicity, in our culture, when a black man talks to a black woman, we know when you shooting shots, right? Like we know y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like we know when y'all shooting shots. Other ethnicities probably don't know when y'all shooting shots, so we probably be like, oh yeah, I seen what you did right there, and we probably be.
No, why would you just assume the negative?
Well,
Why
why
would
would
that just be assumed that way? Somebody
man?
saying how they feel, you should just hear that
Well,
and not
I
be
can dig it.
such a wall, and then expect for her to be your peace.
Well, I mean, you say
Not
we
gonna
we in
happen.
competition as black people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a little bit of competition there, but I think we know y'all to a sense where we know that, y'all be shooting shots at us, and we be doing the same stuff. So that's why y'all be getting in y'all feelings too. I think it's more we understand each other more, than I don't think it was the other. But that's just the way I feel about it. I don't think other groups understand when we
Yeah.
are we shooting them shots. They be like, oh, okay, well, I get it. They don't even realize that you just shot a shot at them. You know what I'm saying? But we know when we shooting shots. Yeah, yeah. See what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know. I don't.
I'm just being real. We know when we shooting shots, man.
I have a comment for that.
What you got?
So, if you to your theory, if other cultures don't understand the context of the conversation, what you're saying, then it does what it does. It does what they're saying it does. It diffuses the situation. I'll even use sarcasm. Sarcasm only works if the other person can comprehend what's going on.
Right,
If they can't, I'll stop being sarcastic.
right.
So if they are quote unquote shooting shots,
Confirm it
and
then, my
the
boy.
other person doesn't understand it, they stop doing it, which asks for a better engagement.
Doesn't mean that they understand it though. Like, we understand it's different. He just really just said what I said.
You
but
always got to speak on it, though.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig. Look at she
I'm
looking.
not following what you're talking about because I think I'm not talking about that.
Well, never mind, because my boy Jakai, he get it. You know what I'm saying? Jakai, he say definitely when shots are being fired. You know what I'm saying? Because we know when y'all shooting shots.
So when she says how she feels shots are being fired, no,
that ain't exactly what.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I'm talking about something else.
Oh, no. We talking about when we are in situations where there are high emotion and stuff being said, you know what I'm saying? And you know when you shooting shots. You know when a sister is, you know what I'm saying, going below the belt. Just like you know when a brother going below the belt. And so you could be shooting shots at another ethnical group, right? But they wouldn't even comprehend what you're doing. So instead of addressing what you just said, they'll be like, you know what? You want me to go to the store for you? Or it's okay, I'm sorry.
What?
Man, come on, quit playing with me like you don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Quit playing. See,
I feel like that's implying that the other person is ignorant to knowing that they're being insulted or not.
Exactly.
Like, you know if you're being insulted when someone's talking to you.
No, you do not. Not everybody know. No, they don't. Say, I deal with a lot of different kind of folks, man, and I'm telling you, I've had so many people tell me, outside of our ethnicity, they told me, man, I ain't know what y'all talking about. Like, I couldn't understand what you were saying. Like, real talk. And so I don't think it's that. I think we just have a different understanding. But that was just last week, man. But I did take that home, and I kind of digested that, and I was like, man, I wonder if that's, you know, holding a validity to it. But I don't know. Maybe we need to check into that a little bit more and try to break that down. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. Say, check this out, though. We want to go ahead and get into the topic for this week. This week is going down, man. Look, he say correct. Now, some people slick with it. Nah, for real, slick with it. And sisters are the slickest. Quit playing.
So this is what I was trying to tell you, Shelvin. Other cultures don't care. It's not that important to continue the argument and call somebody out for shooting shots. Just let them make it.
Bruh.
Look at the bigger picture.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Look at the root of the issue. You don't always have to prove. That's why I was having to get the last word.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
You ain't always got to say, oh, I see that, and then point it out. So what? You see it, so move on. Right?
I can dig that. I ain't gonna even entertain. We gonna have to dig into that a whole nother time, man, because that's gonna go on for a long time trying to decipher that and get a good understanding on it. But so this week, man, we want to talk about something that I think is gonna be very, very sensitive. Sensitive. I think it's going to be a very, very sensitive topic, and I want everybody to weigh in. Like I say, all y'all have a valid perspective on the topic, and I want to know everybody's perspective. And we definitely going to we just go conversate with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said last week, just pretend like it's just me, Kyra, and you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. You know, we just go talk about it and get through it. You know what I'm saying? And so the topic for this week is, why do you think people cheat? So why do you think people cheat, Kyle?
I think the lack of having conflict and resolution. You don't know how to resolve things properly. I think that sometimes you can also just get tired. Some people just get bored. You know, things that they're not able to keep things exciting, the fire between them two. Some people feel neglected. It's a lot of different reasons why people cheat.
Because they greedy?
Greedy can definitely be one as well. I feel like cheating also has a lot to do with maturity in some cases.
Man, can you explain greedy for me?
Greedy. So if you want your cake and ice cream too. Like, you with somebody, but you want somebody like that's just yours, but you also have to have somebody else. So constantly and what is that about? You
want the 2-piece and the fries.
Yeah.
You just can't stick with the entree. You got to have the sides.
And I think sometimes it's also just not trying to fit into what you think the social standards are, which in America, that's monogamy. Everybody is not monogamous, but they're trying to convert or be monogamous. Everybody's not that. And if they start, if a polyamorous person stops trying to belong or put themselves into monogamous situations, I feel like that'd be less cheating.
You do?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be less cheating.
Mm.
Because you're able to be yourself. Polyamorous, be poly. Be poly if you poly. Just be honest with yourself with what you want and what you're looking for.
So Kiki said they be trying to impress their friends.
That too.
Now is that men or women or both? Please help me, Kiki.
Oh, go let her answer.
Yeah,
I feel like it's for men.
Oh, really?
I do.
Oh, see, I see where this finna go. I see where
feel
this
like
finna
that's
go.
for men. It does, like when you.
Man,
when
I gotta
was
call
growing
my
up and you were
boys.
around
Let me take
some
this
guys,
jacket off.
They'll be like, oh, they're just always bragging about how many females that you have. That's a game.
Really?
Like I feel like that's a maturity level thing. Like you're just not mature enough. That's why you got to brag about it.
So it's solely
just like
solely
my balls
boys
are
do
bigger.
this.
No, not solely, but definitely mostly. Oh,
Definitely mostly boys.
Definitely.
Man, come
I'm not
on.
saying only, but I'm definitely saying mass majority. I'm gonna say that's men.
So why do you feel like women cheat? Because they got bored.
You can definitely cheat because you got bored. I didn't say both. You gonna cheat because you get bored. You're gonna get cheated because you're not satisfied in a relationship. Things are not. He can't understand you this, or even not able to satisfy you, or he's cheated. It could be a whole bunch of things.
Now, Kiki, you a woman. You can speak for the women too. You ain't got to speak for just the man. You can't really speak for the man on the cool. You're not a man. You don't really know why we do what we do. Man, you can speak for the women too. You ain't got to speak for the men. I think, and I'm just being real, I think a lot of women actually began to cheat when they start feeling insignificant. When they start feeling like they're not the apple of the man's eye anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they don't feel like he look at her the same or he treat her the same. So she starts feeling a sense of insignificance. So she got to find that. Right, neglected and lack of attention. See, that's just what she said, lack of attention at home. So, and I think that actually helps, encourages a lot of women to cheat. But some women just actually cheat just to be doing it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
like
believe that.
some of y'all freaks. Quit playing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing. You probably can't relate to that because you ain't never cheated.
No. I'm going to leave you before I'm going to complicate things in that way.
Y'all heard it here on the Chatterbox first, man. This is the first woman I've ever heard that said she has never cheated. Not once.
Nice to meet you. You do exist.
Say, but we ain't finna play with y'all over here tonight. So we want to talk about it, man. So statistics say, this is just statistics, 43% out of our...
Exactly, Cindy. Either cheat back or leave. We're going to talk about
Whoa, hold up, man. We ain't there yet.
that.
We not there yet, Kiki.
We're going to most definitely talk about that.
Either
Thank
cheat...
you.
Ain't no...
Exactly, Cindy. Exactly.
Oh,
cheat back
my
or
God.
leave.
Say,
What's up?
Can I say I'm too old for that, man? Plus, if I tell my boys, my boy gonna want to get at my girl too. You got the wrong kind of boys hanging with you, my guy. Like 100, man. You need to stay away from them guys, man. Them ain't your boys, man. He say some are opportunists or thinking it's better on the other side of the fence.
That is
now,
true. Definitely agree to that.
I will say that is more of a male thing, opportunist. Men are very impulsive when it comes to cheating. We're very impulsive. The reason a lot of women don't get caught because they very calculated. Women are very strategic in their approach to cheating. It's hard to catch a woman cheating. That's almost like catching wind. Men are impulsive. Like we're driven a lot of the times off emotion. We're driven a lot of times off of the moment.
Not emotion, definitely physicality.
Well, it's an emotion tied to it. Now, don't put us like we just animals like that. God, really? Say, are we just animals like...
I do have to agree with her.
I didn't say that you're animal, definitely off of physicality. It's not emotional.
I do have to agree with her.
Because you wouldn't be able to keep doing it. That you should be tired, emotionally drained if every time you're cheating, you're taking your emotions with you.
Well, I didn't say every time.
9 times out of 10, when a man gets caught, the first thing he says is, "She don't mean nothing to me."
Exactly.
Because she don't.
Exactly.
Because there's no emotion involved.
But sometimes a man will say that just to throw off the whole situation. Quit playing.
True.
Man.
Men don't cheat off of emotion.
So what do they cheat off of,
Women
Calvin?
cheat off of emotion.
Yes.
That's why it hurts more.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true.
Okay, the one time you cheated, was it out of emotion?
Hold on, why you putting my why you had to chuck that out there like that, huh, man? Shoot, nah, it wasn't off of emotion, but it really wasn't really cheating. See, what you got to understand is cheating has to be done out of an understanding. I believe that there has to be an understanding in the relationship that we are together. If there is no understanding in the relationship that we together, I don't think it's cheating. I think, I'm just doing what I do. Now, it may be something to talk about, because what do you feel? People can say you were leading them on. No, you ain't leading nobody on just because they like your personality, they like being around you.
If you didn't define that and you know that that person is pursuing you in that way, you not telling them otherwise is leading them on.
Nah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, if somebody see you who you are and want to get with you, and then start putting that title on you,
how are they putting a title that you're not allowing?
because they saying you cheated. Sure, you don't really find. So a lot of times you don't even find out you got a title until that situation come
Lord.
up. I don't think it was cheating, but it wasn't emotional driven. Let me just say that.
Have an open relationship. Exactly. You may as well have an open relationship.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, you may as well have an open relationship.
That's what I thought it was.
Open it up. Okay, you know what?
So first of all, you got to have a relationship to cheat.
What? Clearly.
So this is not a relationship. So let's stop saying like somebody cheated and they had no relationship.
You said it. You the one gave us the scenario.
Well, I was trying to, kind of feed into the situation, because honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Women emotions get involved when you cheat unless this.
Huh?
Yeah. He said that
like Will and Jada.
sex is a sport. Exactly.
Oh my God. This girl said Will and Jada. Now that's a whole different situation, because they are already swingers. You know what I'm saying? And they got that understanding. So, that's a
evidently not.
that is a
evidently not.
She told me you said it. Well, yeah, I did, but Jakai said he ain't sharing nothing but my food. Dang. He can get a little something from you. But listen to what statistics say. Statistics say that 30 to 60% of married couples will cheat at least once in the marriage. That's 30 to 60% of married couples will cheat at least once in the marriage. It says 74% of men and 68% of women admit they cheated if it was guaranteed they'd never get caught. Now, I'm going to just put this question out here. If it was guaranteed that you would never get caught cheating, would you do it?
Just because if I cheated, it would be, if I cheated, it would be for retaliation. It wouldn't just be because
So you would retaliate cheat? Like you would revenge cheat?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
So how does that make you any better, though?
It does. I don't care about being better.
She said,
Let's get this right. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you.
Hold on. Hold on. I had to put some hearts on the screen for that one. She said, I don't care about being better. Hold on, man.
Now, before I did have that was my perception. I'm not going to do this back because I don't want to compromise who I am as a person, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Bump all that.
Lord have mercy.
If somebody had the nerve to go against you in that way, then they should be able to take it. If you can't take it, you shouldn't have did it.
Man,
I'm telling you, if you hit a home run, I'm about to hit one too. I ain't playing.
Check out this statistic, though. I want to know how y'all feel about this statistic. It says 60% of affairs start with close friends.
Exactly, Cindy. I am not the bigger person.
Hold on.
Call your mama.
Listen to me. Y'all is something else. Look, we gonna pray for y'all. We are gonna pray for y'all. Cindy and Kyra, y'all need prayer. Check this out. It says 60% of affairs start with close friends and co-workers.
Wow.
What y'all think about that one?
Ooh.
What y'all think about that one?
I can definitely believe co-workers because you see that all the time.
Close friends too.
I mean, yeah, you hear it, but I feel like you hear more about co-workers than you do your friends.
Man, that's messed up either way.
It is messed up, but I'm just saying, I just feel like definitely more common at work because you spend more time there. you know, and it's almost acceptable as just like that unknown thing. Like a lot of people do that. Yeah.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Baby girl, ain't no such thing as no work husband with me.
Right.
I would tell you straight up. I know you looking too.
Right.
Let me tell you something. You get a work husband, you better go ahead and put a ring on it. Let me tell you something. I'm not doing work husbands or nothing like that. Jakai say I didn't when my ex cheated on me. I should have got my lick back.
Yes, baby, get that look back.
Bro, don't feed into this negative stuff. Don't you do it.
Lick back.
You keep your integrity, my guy. You keep your integrity. You keep your integrity, my guy. But why would it be close friends though?
I think that sometimes maybe I feel like that will be more emotional if it becomes your friend, because it's somebody you already know, you're already familiar about, they already know you in certain ways. Maybe it's easier to open up to them.
So it's convenient.
Yeah, maybe that's it, or that person already had feelings for you.
So is that why people be tripping? Like mostly females be tripping about certain stuff men do around their homegirl.
Yeah,
They already know.
like certain. Yeah, definitely.
What?
Definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I can see
sometimes
it.
you just never know.
I guess I can see it. It's convenient for people to cheat with their close friends. That's I guess
I can definitely.
not right, but it happens every single day. I know
Right,
it.
absolutely.
Cindy, what you mean? That's how it started. That's how it started.
As friends.
Kiki say I can't do co-workers. I need my job. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about. You hear me? I ain't messing with nobody
Okay.
co-worker. I ain't cheating for one, but definitely, man, when I'm at the job, that's what I'm doing. My job, man. Pay me so I can go and get up out of here. Sure, all that other stuff. You can kick rocks with that.
This statistic
Nikki say
says,
it is comfortable. What's comfortable? Because they are comfortable with them. Oh, just what you just said. You know what I'm saying? It's a convenience. It's something you don't have to figure out. Because if you go
Right.
cheat with somebody, you got to figure out if they want to cheat with you. You got to set the atmosphere. You got to set the environment. It's a lot of work, I guess.
Right.
To cheat. I don't know, but hey, exactly. She say that fake sis stuff. Hold on, not that fake sis stuff. Y'all be knowing them girls be after y'all man like that.
this says, men in all age groups from 30 to over 80 are most likely than women to be guilty of infidelity in marriage.
Oh no, that ain't true.
That's what they say.
That ain't true. I believe the statistics are just. I think men are more foolish. I wouldn't even say honest. I think men are more foolish when it comes to admitting that they cheated. I think women would take cheating to the grave. I'm telling you, a woman. Baby, she got what she wanted at that time. She don't need nothing to go no further than that. I don't need no kudos for what I done did. I'm good. I'm gonna take this to the grave with me. That's why I just don't know if you telling me the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Cause you say you ain't never cheated.
No.
Then you say you revenge cheat.
No, I said I agree with revenge cheating.
No, you said you gonna get your lick back. That's what
I
you
definitely,
said.
yes, I think that before in my
Okay.
past, when I did experience that, I didn't cheat back because I wanted to be the bigger person. But knowing what I know now and how I feel about that now, I most definitely, if that's going to occur, I'm most definitely cheating back.
Ooh,
Yeah, and
my
I'm going
God.
to do it big.
What? How
Real
big?
big.
Like partner big? Like this your
I'm
best
going to do it
friend?
big. You're going to feel like your heart just got stomped on.
The only way you can probably do that to a man is
I
to
do
cheat
not
with his
care.
best friend.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Oh my God, bro! I know, Cindy, you probably about that life. I ain't even asking you.
Because I just, like I said before, if you cannot take it, you shouldn't have dealt it. So proper conflict resolution. Either we can work out our problems or leave. That's what I always pick. Because I don't like complications. But learning that people love complications, if you going to get in the muddy water, I'm about to start swimming in there. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This is so crazy. So it says 72.1% of cheated males cheated in a one night stand, while only 53.1% of cheating women cheated by having a one night stand. It says 53.1% of cheating women have cheated on their husband more than once. 66.9% of cheating men have cheated on their wife more than once. It says 40% of cheating females and 30.5% of cheating males have engaged in cyber sex with someone other than their spouse. Now, I don't know.
Like that.
Let me ask y'all
That's
something.
still cheating.
It's cyber sex.
Yes. Cheating is not just physical.
I
You should
get
not
it.
be having a conversation like that with anybody outside the person that you with.
Okay, so
So what you
let me
doing?
ask you this: if it's not just physical, can it be anything outside? Like if you ain't had physical sex, because it's a thing called emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, emotional cheating. So
Yeah.
let me give
Usually
y'all.
women, I feel like women do that more.
So man, I gotta scroll down. Women do that more.
I feel like women emotionally cheat more often if they're not satisfied in a relationship. I feel like it will be emotionally something that they're not getting from you on an emotional level, and somebody else is able to fill that spot. That's what I think.
Oh wow.
And that's just because I think women are more emotionally driven in that aspect. So that's why I agree with that.
So emotional cheating is when a man or a woman spends emotionally intimate time with someone else, having deep conversations and strong personal connection, even if it doesn't involve sex. So, fully 56% of men say they'd be more upset to hear their woman is emotionally cheating, and 73% of women would be angry about an emotional affair than a physical cheating. Is this true? Emotional cheating is a particular type of secretive, sustained closeness with someone who isn't your primary partner. It's one person making a unilateral decision to cultivate non-sexual intimacy with someone other than their primary romantic partner in a way that weakens or undermines the relationship. So, these are ways or signs that your partner is emotionally cheating. Y'all ready for this? Say, check this out. They confide more in other people than you.
Yeah,
Ooh.
definitely.
They don't
Yeah, 'cause why
value.
is there a level of trust? Why do you have more trust for someone else outside of your spouse?
Man,
That's crazy.
Say.
That's definitely.
That's emotional cheating. That's
Yeah.
one sign. They don't value time with you in the same way. Yeah. So they value their time more than they value your time, and they be saying. So can a man have a girl best friend in a relationship?
Say it again.
Can a man have a best friend that's a girl and he in a relationship? No, don't get quiet. I want to know what y'all
No,
gonna
I'm
say.
thinking because I've had a best friend that was a guy.
And you was in a relationship with?
Yeah, I had a boyfriend, a fiance actually,
Mm.
and so I do think it's possible. But I
So
think
you was
that
emotionally
it just-
cheating?
No. I had a best friend. I had a best friend.
Did you
before I had a
value your
boyfriend.
best friend time? Nah, I ain't asking you that. I ain't asking you how the chronological way it happened. I'm asking you, did you value your best friend time more than you valued your fiance?
No, it's my best friend. That's your best friend have the best friend.
Who you spend the
lane.
most time with?
And then my boyfriend.
I thought it was your fiance. So that
He
boyfriend, your
he
best friend.
was my best friend. Was my best friend before he was my boyfriend. Before he was my fiance.
All right, I'm gonna quit trying to make it like you cheated somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
I just don't find it. I find it hard. I find it real hard to believe that
But
you
some
ain't
people
never.
are just more mature than others. I know when to leave. I don't say.
Tanya say no. I am his best friend. I can dig that. All y'all said no. Hold up, it is very possible. Look at Nikki; she is on her grown girl stuff. Let me tell you, it's very possible to have a best friend that's a girl, and you be in a relationship. So Cindy say, no, seriously, I have a guy friend that I'm really close with that I'm not attracted to.
Yeah, that's very possible.
But
That's not emotionally cheating if it's a male or a female. Let's keep in mind that I'm bisexual. I have friends that are males. I have friends that are women.
so
And I have best friends that are male and best friends that are women. So that's not cheating. You
So-
have a best friend. My best friend before I had some men or a significant other. Let's say that significant other.
okay.
So you just have to, if you can be friends with somebody that you're not attracted to.
Alicia, you ain't said nothing. Can I have a best friend that's a woman? See, my wife, she ain't trying to say nothing. She trying to hold all her punches. Don't hit me when I get home. I don't hit it on the podcast. We can go and get it out there. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. could your fiance have a best friend that was a woman?
Yes, is their friendship already established? Have they ever had sex with each other? Are they attracted to each other? Like all of those things, you can be friends with the opposite sex without having an attraction. If you are attracted to that person, that's different.
Right. That is different. That's
different.
very different. She talking about H no.
Hell no.
Oh man.
I have a question.
What you got?
So you guys mean to tell me that cheating is solely based on attraction? Because we're talking about emotional cheating. You mean to tell me that you would be okay with your fiance having a best friend that was non-attractive, but they spent more time with them than you? So that means it's not cheating?
You saying attractive as in physical. You could be attracted to somebody more
Mentally.
than just a physical way. So when I say attracting, I'm just saying someone that you're drawn to beyond platonic, being platonic with somebody.
So how would
You
you
can't be friends with someone that you have any type of romantic feelings for, whether it be whatever void that's feeling. I don't think that's possible. But if you've already had a friendship established and that's what y'all friends, you should be able to maintain that. The only way that's not maintained is if somebody feels differently for the other one. They're going to naturally pursue that person.
Right. Just like Nikki just said, true best friends respect your relationship.
Exactly.
And that is very, very powerful to say that, because some best friends, you got to watch it though, because some of them best friends only be around because they secretly want to,
Yeah.
And
there are people like that.
man, I'm talking about years go by. And they still claiming to be your best friend, knowing they secretly attracted to you in other ways. And then they wait for you to fall out of love with that one person and then make their move. So you got to be careful. And your significant other might see that. You know what I'm saying? And it might spark a whole something in a relationship. So that could be a bad thing. So,
how would you feel if your significant other didn't want you to meet the best friend?
Oh.
That's different, because why? That would raise an eyebrow for me. Why can't I meet the best friend?
Definitely would raise some
an
eyebrows.
Like, are you sleeping with that person? Why?
No, that ain't cool. Cal, that ain't cool. Tanya say, how am I to know you are not attracted to that person? Attractions develop over time. You can be friends from elementary and have a weak moment. Hell to the now. Okay. Kiki say his time would be limited with her. I'm here to occupy his time. I can dig that. I just wanted to ask that question because, a lot of people feel like they can have best friends that are the opposite sex in relationships. Now, it's a very, very thin line between a friendship and a friendship. Like you just said, have y'all ever kissed? Have y'all ever had sex? Are y'all attracted to each other? Those are very, very important things to ask when somebody talking about that's my best friend.
Yeah, because I feel like that's not a best friend if you had sex with them or anything like that.
And y'all know we be quick to call somebody cousin.
Oh, Lord.
That's my cousin. Yeah, that ain't your cousin. Shoot, I know how you look at your cousin, how you hug your cousin.
Lord.
That ain't your cousin. So these are another signs that your partner is emotionally cheating. They turn to the other person after fighting with you. Now, how would y'all feel if y'all had a fight with your significant other and they go and have a conversation to this best friend?
And they go have a conversation
with the best friend. Have you ever did that? Like, did you and your
friend? Have I ever talked to my best friend about a relationship?
No. With your fiance. What?
I talked to
You let your best friend in like that?
I talked to my best friend about a relationship problem if I felt like I needed advice. That's what a best friend's for.
Oh, I can dig it.
Now, it's certain things you don't share about your relationship, but there's certain things that if you need advice about it, you should be able to go to somebody you trust.
Okay. I mean, she say red flag. Cindy say red flag, red flag. I know that's right. That's true. That's raised some red flags because this is really not, I mean, I'm like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? My business and your business ain't nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Best friend or not. Like I ain't finna go to my best friend and talk to him about nothing. You know what I'm saying, in regards to my relationship, especially when we into it and stuff like that, because that ain't just something that I'm finna do. I don't know about that, fam. That's a real deep relationship. You show y'all just best friends.
Yeah.
So who do you expect them to go to?
Who do you expect them to go to? Shoot, let's go to let's spend $100 for an hour. We can spend $100 for an hour. Go sit on a therapist couch or something. Shoot, that ain't the place to go. Don't go. That ain't the place to go. You know, don't confide in that. You know what I'm saying? The red flags, I'm telling you. She said, I don't want my relationship problems in the streets. Facts. And, you know, best friends just ain't best friends no more. People just ain't people no more, man. You get into it with the best friend, and now all your business with your fiance or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend all in the streets now. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do the woo. So you got to be careful with people, man.
I'm just glad I ain't got no friends that do that.
Man, me too.
I don't have, you would be my best friend if you would do that.
Say worse than best friends in social media. Man,
that's
people do too much. So this is another way. This is another sign your partner is emotionally cheating. They meet and speak with the other person more than you. They meet and speak with the other person more than you. In other words, they giving up that QT. Another way is they give gifts and share many special times with the other person.
That's pretty much a relationship.
Okay, they don't bother trying to fix issues with you anymore.
Yeah, they
Telltale sign. Telltale sign. What they used to argue about, what y'all used to get into it about and be into it for 3 hours. Y'all into it for 3 hours. Can't even go to sleep. It's 12 in the morning. Y'all sitting up in the bed, acting like y'all watching TV and looking at y'all phone. But all of a sudden, now they ain't got no feelings about it. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I ain't even tripping.
Exactly.
Yeah, those telltale signs that your partner is in an emotional relationship with somebody else. You got to watch it. Look, I'm trying to help y'all out tonight. So they treat the other person like a lover with their words and behavior. Ooh.
Say it again.
They treat the other person like a lover with their words and behavior.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, these are telltale signs. They deny that it's inappropriate and become defensive if you ask questions about their connection.
Yeah, that's definitely a sign.
Say, why emotional cheating does happen quite often, it's important not to just throw accusations of it around for leverage or to cover up other issues in a relationship. Wow. So I just gave y'all emotional cheating. You probably was sitting over here on the other side of this podcast like, dang, somebody probably emotionally cheating on you. Say, check this out. Don't worry about it. You ain't the first one that it happened to, and you definitely ain't the last one. So statistics ask, who cheats more, men or women?
Who?
No, I ain't telling you what statistics say right now. I want to know y'all answer. Who y'all think cheat more, men or women? I'm gonna wait for y'all answers too, cause I want to see how many of y'all finna kick us in the. Yeah, I want to see this. Women. Oh, all right, Nikki. Nikki, I like you, Nikki. Oh man, come on, Cindy. Y'all just be high side.
Kiki said men.
Okay, we two for two.
Wifey said
three for two. 3 for 2.
Women.
Expose them now. Don't let them wait no longer.
I think it's men.
Oh, we 3 for 3 right now. Come on, Tanya, you supposed to be on the right side of the track. 3 for 3. I want to see. God
And
dog.
not only do they cheat more, it's justified. They always justifying it.
What you mean they always justifying? Oh, come on. Fatima, you had to go on that side of it.
Definitely.
Bruh.
I was trying to hide something.
Women. So we 4 and 5. 4 for 5.
Loyalty,
4
don't
for
give
5.
it.
The next 2 go win. The next 2, whoever
So
do the
what's
next
the
2,
answer?
men have more than one sometimes. Women only cheat after the man. Girl, you better quit lying. Silly, you play too much. Say, no, bruh. Nah, what that say? What nigga say? Man, y'all play too much. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the statistics. What she say? She say we cheat far more.
We
than
cheat
men.
far more than men. We cheat emotionally, and I don't know what else.
Okay. Be truthful, people. Yeah, tell them, Jakai, man. Tell them to be real, bro, because people play too much. Look, the statistics
So
say
what's the answer?
that men cheat more than women. That's what statistics say.
That what you say?
That's what statistics say. Statistics gave it to the man. You know, as stated, according to the General Social Survey, 20% of married men admitted to cheating and 13% of women. But the amount of women cheating has gone up 40% over the past several decades from its
we
past.
say, you know what, we cheating back.
Hold up. In addition,
We cheating back.
hold on. In addition, some researchers wonder if the number of women is actually higher, but women are just less likely to admit to having an affair with another
That's
man.
not a fact, Jen.
This
That's
is
just
a
an
fact.
observation.
Bro,
No.
this is a fact.
No, it's not
This
a
is a
fact.
fact. I'm telling you.
It's not a fact.
I beg to differ. Boy, y'all some slick
Cheat, don't
boogers.
apologize. Cheat, don't apologize.
Bro, you ain't got to apologize for if you don't never admit it. She'll take that book to the grave with you. Quit playing. Y'all are something else. It say apps like Tinder and dating apps have made it even easier for men and women to cheat and hide it from their spouse, especially if they stick to sexting for the initial phase of the affair. Millennials are more likely to cheat using apps, especially, with fully 11% saying they use apps to cheat on their partner. Polling from the National Opinion Research Center at the University of Chicago shows that more women are cheating than ever before. Quit playing.
We getting our lick back.
Nah, ain't getting no lick back.
Get
Y'all
no
getting
lick back.
exposed. Nah, ain't gonna get no lick
back.
Bruh, quit playing with me like y'all ain't been doing it.
Anything you can do.
Say, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
Better than you.
Stop playing. It says, look,
Yeah, men
Look,
men
check
are
this out.
sloppy with it.
that's the thing. Men are freaking
Men are
sloppy.
sloppy
If
with
men wasn't
Very
sloppy,
careless.
look, I'm slick as oil. I'm telling you, man, look, check this out. Check this out, though. Y'all do the most cheating. In other words, a lot of men cheat, but more and more younger women are getting in on the backstabbing now, too.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lord have mercy. The highest age bracket for cheating women is not younger women. However, it's
No,
still
older,
women
too.
between 50 to 59 years old. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down somewhere. My God. She been like that. You can't tell me you waited till you 50 years old. Ain't no way.
I wasn't expecting that
Ain't no
age.
way you can tell me. Tell me that. You
I
tell
wasn't
me you waited
expecting
till
that
you
age.
50 years old.
I thought she was going to say they start cheating around my age. I
No.
ain't know
That mother said 50 to 59
got
years
patience.
old. Sure, quit playing with me. Like she
She
gonna
got
wait that long.
patience.
Nah, she ain't wait that long. She say a trend. It
But
say
I'm
a
single,
trend
so I
which
don't count, but I'm a faithful, wholesome woman. Yeah, I'm single too. We don't count right now.
yeah. All that. I ain't even trying to play with y'all right there. It says a trend which has been recognized for years now, but switched from the 90s when women between 40 to 49 had the highest cheating rate.
Say it again.
Women between 40 and 49 had the highest cheating rate.
Mm-hmm. They said, sick of this.
Check this one out, though, man. It says black Americans cheat more than other races. Oh, that's all inclusive. That includes you too, boo boo. That's all inclusive. It say black. With 22% of black Americans admitting they cheated, compared to 16% of whites overall and 13% of Hispanics. In terms of gender and race, married black men had a cheating rate of 28%, compared to 20% of married white men and 16% of Hispanic men.
So you still cheat more.
Age.
So you still cheat more.
Get out the gas. Age also has
so
a
you still
significant
cheat
impact
more.
on cheating. Men
Don't
and women
run.
both
Where you
cheat
going?
more in the middle, in between 51 and 59 years old. Man,
You
come
gotta say it
on,
be
bro.
like that sometimes. Just go on,
With 31% of men and women in that age bracket admitting they cheated. Come on, man. Y'all got to sit down somewhere. That Viagra ain't going to kick it out. Y'all going to be...
Gotta get some Paramount honey
Yeah. Paramount honey. Y'all take
on
that
Amazon.
educational
Hold on, let me
level.
tell you, it's in my basket.
What is that? Educational. Quit playing.
I said I would save it for y'all.
Nah, get off the gas, man. Nah, I think women too. Women too. Y'all got to get that thing.
No, I meant. That's what I meant. For
Thing
both.
dry. Education.
Oh my God! If it's
Education.
dry, that means I ain't doing it right.
Nah, that ain't what that
That
means.
is what that means. You
Nah.
turned off. Yes,
Nah,
it is.
that ain't what that means.
Yes, it is.
You
She's
need to drink
turned
some
off.
more
You doing
water.
something wrong.
Nah, you need to drink some water. Quit drinking that fountain
You're doing something
strawberry.
wrong. Hold on, I'm trying to find
Quit playing.
Paramount.
Quit
That's
playing.
exactly
Y'all,
what it means.
bro, y'all are
You
something
turned
else.
it off.
Politically, the results are mixed. Although past studies have shown that liberals and Democrats are more likely to cheat by a few percentage points. Recent results from the cheating website Ashley Madison showed that 60% of members identified as Republicans and 40% of them identified as Democrats, making Republicans and conservatives more likely to cheat in the United States. People who go to church,
if they cheat more. Go on, say it.
Bruh, I don't even really want to go there with y'all, man. I know your boy is a preacher over here, man. People who go to church or religious services less than once a year are more likely to cheat than those who go a few times a year or more. In other words, religious people are less likely to cheat. Amen.
That ain't what they say.
That is what they said. You better look at that. Religious people are less likely to cheat.
It does not say that.
Look, it say people who go to church.
People who go to church or religious services less than once a year are more likely to cheat than those who go a few times a year. They're
Right.
more likely.
But it says people. Look, in other words, religious people.
likely.
Look, it says in other words, religious people are less likely to cheat. In fact, church or religious service attendance is linked to a number of benefits. I don't know what these benefits is. It says, according to the 2016 Harvard study, religious service attendance is directly linked to better health outcomes, including longer
You
life.
said we ain't cheating.
We ain't cheating. Who ain't cheating?
I think she's saying
Man.
religious people.
Oh, okay. All right. Lower incident of depression and less suicide and such. Family background is also important. Those who are adopted and come from broken families are slightly more likely to cheat.
Okay.
So,
I didn't know
15, yeah.
Okay.
15% of adults who grew up in both biological parents have cheated on their spouse before, compared with 18% of those who didn't grow up in intact families. So, then it talks about homosexual and bisexual cheating. Say, everybody be cheating. Cheating don't discriminate at all, do it, boy?
No, not at all.
So it says, even many people in heterosexual marriages have felt sexually or romantically interested in someone of the same sex. Specifically, 20% of straight women and 10% of straight men. Hey. 20% of straight women and 10% of straight men. According to the journal, I just had to say that one more time for y'all sitting up here talking about them women ain't doing nothing. According to the Journal of Evolutionary...
I guess I'm square on here.
I guess you square on her. Shoot, I'm square too, my boy. Shoot, I ain't doing no tripping though. 13.7% of those surveyed were open to the idea of same-sex affair, and 2.9% were equally into either sex. Men tend to be more easygoing in their wife if their wife cheats on them with a woman. With 33% saying that
you don't feel like
that
any
wouldn't be a
competition.
that wouldn't be a deal breaker, and 76% said they prefer their wife cheat with a woman than a man. Only 22% of women say that their husband cheating with a man would be acceptable. Would be acceptable to them, and 62% of women would rather their husband cheated on them with a woman than a guy. Say, what y'all think? What y'all think? We cheat for far more than men. We cheat emotionally and physically, but we won't tell. I know that's right. Men have more than one sometimes. Okay,
You read
Kiki.
those comments.
Oh yeah, I need to catch up. Okay, laugh out loud. So, cheating is something that is done in more than one way. So
Yeah,
we are clear on that.
definitely.
There's physical cheating. There's emotional cheating. There's even financial cheating. You can cheat on somebody financially.
Yeah.
How do you cheat on somebody financially?
Spending your money on and all that.
Yeah.
Investing in whatever they have going on outside
Right.
of your spouse.
Right.
Not telling your spouse, hiding that.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Not having that bill money. You a little short on them bills. Yeah. All that financial cheating and cheating, it goes way farther than just physical.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
I believe that women cheat more than men.
Absolutely not.
I do. And the reason I say that is because women cheat more emotionally than anybody.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Man, y'all clean that up. We can't prove nothing. Y'all sit up and talk about some prove it. I wouldn't want him to cheat emotionally the most, though. Which one would you want? Like, man, I guess you wouldn't want now one of them. But if you had to deal with one of them,
is like cheating, and they're making that person feel like that they can have you in a way that your significant other has you. That is worse.
That's worse.
Yeah.
I think
they
that's
both are horrible, but the other one is definitely worse.
I think that's why a lot of women ask that one question after they find out their man cheated is, "Do you love her?"
Oh, you talking about in the movies?
No, they ask that in real life too.
I'm probably hitting them too busy doing that.
I mean, which one would y'all consider? Which one would hurt you the most out of all three of those? Physical, emotional, financial, and mental. Which one out of all four of those would you consider the worst? She say all are bad, but that's worse. I can dig it emotionally, because once you lose them emotionally, it's hard to get that back. Mm-hmm. It's hard to get back right with that. Mm-hmm. But why do you believe that people first cheat in the first place? Me, I say that men are just impulsive. We just impulsive. We cheat because sometimes we just not getting what we want in the bed. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's just an opportunity has presented itself, mm-hmm. and it happens to be with somebody who they're attracted to physically, and that happens. Now, when it comes to women, for me, I believe that a lot of women cheat. Not too many women. I ain't gonna hang y'all out there like that. Not too many women cheat because they just cheaters. A lot of women cheat because there's a lack of attention, a lack of emotional support, a lack of, just feeling like, they the one for you. And I think that's what encourages a lot of women to go out there and look for what's missing.
Yeah, or retaliation.
Retaliation. You
just,
said that a few times.
Yeah, because I feel like it's more retaliation now than anything else.
Weak-minded. She say,
and then some women can be opportunists. Maybe she just felt like he can take care of her better. Some women can do that as well. So it's not that either parties are incapable.
Right.
Or I think it's just what drives it sometimes can vary.
That's a cook. Cindy say cook. Hold on, she probably was cleaning something up. You can be the freakiest freak.
Exactly,
Tiago.
Clean. I'm just gonna straight up.
They just be cheating because they greedy. Why it got to be they? Why don't you speak from a woman's perspective sometime? Why it got to be always the woman against the man? Let me know why you feel like a woman cheated. Can you do that for me, Cindy? Tiaka say, emotionally, cheating is worse for sure. Because there's no coming back from that because you two are officially disconnected or split emotions. And guess who's not competing is this lady. I can dig it.
Exactly.
Coming from a bisexual woman viewpoint, I don't want to be cheated on, period. I feel that emotional cheating is worse. Well, all the women feel like emotional cheating is worse. As a man, I don't know which one's worse.
You don't know.
I don't know which one's worse, man. I think they are pretty bad on our level. Men, we are very, very territorial, for one. Mm-hmm. So we feel like any, cheating on any level, that's especially if you cheating with another man. Now, we don't really trip about you cheating with another woman. Not really one of our things, but I believe that most men will trip if you cheating with another man, and especially if the other dude make you feel like you don't look better than him, you make more money than you, like you can't compete. And I think that's the same for women too. You know what I'm saying? Like if he cheating with somebody you can't compete with, that's a hard bullet to swallow. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that. I don't think because of the way society is, if a man cheats on a woman and a woman is going, if she looks better, maybe. If you seem better for him, maybe. But if she makes more than you, I don't feel like that's really going to hit her as much.
Right.
Because what we care about is different.
Right. Right, I can
Yeah,
dig
what we
that.
care about is different. That's I'm not saying that's not important,
Right.
but I am saying that I don't think that's like a.
I think for men, it's more of the fact that, you know, you got a hole and he got a pole. So you get all of the stuff left for you, and the other dude just, you know, he just gone, you know what I'm saying? So a man feel like, man, you done got into my secret space, you know what I'm saying? You done went
Cubby hole.
Yeah, you done got into my spot, doc, you know what I'm saying? That's a way different feeling than, you know, all that other stuff. Cindy said, I don't cheat, but if I'm not happy to the point where I would want to cheat, I would leave.
I'm just gonna dip.
She said, that's why I say
Exactly.
cheat back or leave. Stop playing games. Not a whole other
Exactly.
pole. Nah, for real. For real, for real.
Exactly.
But listen, I don't think that cheating is a good thing. I think that if you're going to be in a relationship, for one, it needs to be understood. For two, if you got to cheat, you know what I'm saying, chances are the other person probably want to do the same thing. Y'all can just swing. Y'all ain't got to do all that cheating stuff. But I think whatever it is that's going on in a relationship, it needs to be spoken about. You know what I'm saying? I think people are more
Conflict
understanding.
resolution.
Now with the Will and Jada stuff,
That's a different level.
Man, I don't even
we
know.
don't really know the ins and outs of that. Whatever they got going on.
they got some more stuff going on. If you comparing your relationship to that, you probably need therapy. I'm telling you, because my boy Will, he hurt. That boy hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really living that movie that he was in, The Pursuit of Happiness. But on another level, hey, cheating happens. Everybody cheat. I don't even know if monogamy is an actual practice like that no more in the United States. Like monogamy is one of those things that's a thing of the past unless you're in a marriage. Me, I'm for monogamous relationships. I dig monogamous relationships. I'm not for that polygamous relationship. All them. For one, people too nasty. That's one. People nasty. So I don't want to go behind nothing. You know what I'm saying? People just nasty. I ain't really with that. You know what I'm saying? And for two, it just ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I cheated, but I didn't really cheat. I was out. That ain't even funny, bro. I was just out there. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew what it was. Like when we met, I was with a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I cheated. I think she just took a hold too much to the relationship, and I should have cut it off. You right. I should have cut it off when it started getting too emotional, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I let it just play on. I didn't think nothing of it. But, you know, I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? But for me to believe that you ain't never cheated before, that's still a hard one to believe.
It's okay. It's still true. It's still true.
Man, see, this is why the statistics are wrong.
It's
you hear
still
me?
true.
The statistics are wrong. He said, nope, I don't want to catch something I can't wash off. I'm telling you, he hurt, but people stay because, Chiaka said he hurt, but people stay because they feel like they're put in the time, so they're
invested,
waiting to reap what they've sown. And that's going to be a long reap, boy. That's going to show what you done sown. You done created a monster. And I think that's true too, man. A lot of people stay in relationships because they've invested so much into the relationship.
Absolutely.
And you know, that's another topic to talk about, man. Why do people stay? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you stay in a relationship where one, you're not appreciated, two, you know what I'm saying, you wasting your time. Like I think
it's sometimes you can be overly optimistic, like you just really you want to see it happen or it to get better, and you're just constantly waiting for it to get better, and you become in denial of that it's not getting better. You don't want to leave just yet. You don't know when to tap out, when to leave. Just the thought of, okay, if I leave, it's gonna get better when I leave, and I feel like I deserve the better part of you.
I can dig
invested
that.
so much, you know. So that's
I
why
can
I think
dig
some
that.
people stay.
They don't want to. Kiki say they don't want to be alone. Cindy talking about why is it hard to believe, girl? You know you started this whole conversation off wrong. Become comfortable, settle in insecurities. I can dig that. Tiaka say you see the potential and you're waiting on that growth in that person. Yes, Kara, exactly. That's messed up because somebody actually gets to experience what you worked on.
Yeah, what you worked on. Yeah, sometimes you plant seeds and somebody else is gonna do the watering.
Dang.
They may not even get the harvest. They might just be plucking.
That's
doing
crazy.
Some more grooming, so
That's
But it's
crazy.
just the thought of I put all this work in and somebody else They don't have to start from ground up. They just start where I left off.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like women can do everything that men can do when it comes to the work field, when it comes to sports, when it comes to, anything a man can do? Do you feel like a woman can do it at that level?
We're talking about physically, like certain jobs.
Everything, like mentally, physically,
Yeah.
financially, accountability, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You said accountability. I don't know a lot of accountable men, but okay.
Oh my God! See, we
Okay,
shouldn't have been
I
talking
don't.
about cheating before I asked this question. I'm curious to know this question because I'm trying to understand. Because I'm probably a little bit of a feminist. I believe that a woman can do everything that a man can do, and some stuff better. What do you believe? What do you believe about that? Like,
I don't think everything.
well, now, not everything. That's that one thing that women just ain't born to do. Just like we can't do that one thing that women are born to do. That's the one thing that I don't even. Ooh, Jakai said he know one. You know one who?
No,
Listen. So this is what we're gonna be talking about next week. We're gonna be talking about anything you can do, I can do better. Who can do it best?
Okay.
Like in the workplace, are women being, looked down upon? In the army, are women being looked down upon? In the Navy, in the world, period. Why do women get looked down upon, and why do y'all feel like men do what they do in the places they do it?
Okay.
That's gonna be a good conversation. I really want to know. I'm curious about that because across the board, there's just so many different answers. Like, ain't nobody answered this question because they don't even know. Like, the only thing I think a woman can do better, I ain't gonna even do y'all like that. But I will say the one thing that I know a woman can do better is cheat. But y'all some cold blood.
You know what? I'm gonna definitely tell you yes, we can, because it's not that women don't cheat, because obviously the statistics says that we do.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all do it more, and we are clearly better at it.
Hold on, Tiaka. You about to extend this segment. She said
Really?
egotistical men love it stroked. Interesting.
Yes, love getting their ego stroked. Yeah.
All right, well, shoot. Listen, I'm glad y'all tapped in on here because we just found out that women are the slickest bees, especially black women. Y'all are the slickest on that is. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what I'm saying? I knew she wasn't out. I knew she wasn't
Toxic
telling the
advice
truth.
Monday.
I knew she wasn't telling the truth about it, babe. But she ain't gonna
I'll
tell
tell the
nobody.
truth. I'll tell the truth.
If she ever did it, I'm telling you, she's not gonna risk whoever she did it on to watch this show and find
I ain't
out.
never cheated.
Girl, your mama taught you well. Let me tell you something.
Ever.
Ooh, she taught you well, baby. Look, we gonna talk about it, man. Anything you can do, I can do better, man. I'm glad y'all tapped in, man. This was very interesting to find out that all this stuff going on. I had no idea about emotional cheating or financial cheating until I actually dug into the statistics of it. And now I'm very, very aware of the different kinds of cheating. Now, maybe you wasn't aware of it. Maybe, you just found out that you've been getting emotionally cheated on. You just found out that you've been getting financially cheated on. Maybe you just found out. I didn't know that this was a thing, and that's crazy. But I'm glad y'all tapped in, man. It's your boy Shelby, man.
It's your girl, Lady K.
Say, we got something to say before we get off here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If he cheat back.
Man,
Save the number under his mama name.
Don't take her advice. Don't y'all take that advice. Don't take it to the grave, ladies. Man, y'all are something else. My God. Thank you, Cindy. Say, we're going to talk about it next week, man. Listen, it's your boy Shelby, man.
It's your girl, Lady K.
Man, I sure appreciate y'all cruising through here chatting with us, man.
y'all
Next
next
week,
time.
come back, man. We going to chat it up. Peace.
Bye.